Hello. How is the writing? Lighting's a bit shit, that's how it is. Let's turn the exposure up. I'm not even arse turning the light on. Let's just turn the exposure up. How's the sound? Can you hear me now? Exposure, where's the exposure? Oh, Jesus. Jesus Christ. There we go. That'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Right. Tunes. Where's the tunes? The sound is sound. Right, I'm starting off with this one. Haven't listened to this in a while. I am shocking my goo. Ah, maxed out bear. Sup, nigga? I should probably say that more when I'm like laughing as a Japanese demigod. I should be, what is up, my niggeroo? Hello, my nigger. Painting goo, goo, goo. It's painting goo, not painting goo. I literally titled it that. I think that's hilarious. Second place in chat and alleged in ranking. People, it's so funny how people are like, what, we have crowns now? And like, are I'm first, I'm second, ha ha ha, you're third. Like, that shit makes me laugh. Right, I think I've shockade all my goo now. My palette is bigger now. I don't know, like, part of me wants to risk showing you by moving the camera, but then I'd have to get the camera back into the same position. And it took me like 10 minutes to get the camera in this position. So, part of me's like, fuck that. And now I have to fucking... I'm like Andrew Wilson right now, I can't open the thing. Whereas this, it's like sealed shut from all the... And it's tiny. Listen to the squeak. Hear my hands like... Can I just pop it off? Matt's like, you weakling! You have no idea how stuck this is. Just a load of dried paint. Look at me hands. Oh, Jesus. Okay, these things, like, initially I thought it was like, these things are great. Fucking... I'll prepare a load of fucking paint. Shameful. Friday morning and still alive. Pretty good, thanks. I hope you... Yeah, I'm good, man, yeah. I feel like a weakling right now because I can't open the goo. But I kind of knew that. I knew this would happen to the goo. Give me a sec. I need something to pry this open with. It's not even like allowing me to thread it anymore. It's actually just that's like cemented onto the fucking thing. What? Do you want to try? Go on. Go on. It'd be hilarious if you get it. What? Yeah, well, the camera can't see it. Well, there's like the edges. I don't know. Watch, the female's gonna put me to shame now. Probably not. This is really stuck. It's really stuck. Just the sound of me hands like on the thing. Now be careful because it's full of like watery paint. Like, so if it pops off all of a sudden, like, be ready, like. the face on her when she realized, oh, that's really stuck. The paint is dried in the thing. Yeah, so it's just.
Well, it's like paint is dried around it, and you just throw it.
No, I tried to clean them last night, but obviously I didn't do a good job. So there's still some paint on the thing.
It doesn't feel like it's being closed.
No, it's not.
correctly.
Yeah, well, like I couldn't because it was already like covered in goo, like, you know. The faces are hilarious. Shall I get you the silent robotic bottle opener? What's happening? Emma's trying to open one of like I have these things, right? I have these like little screw top tub things, right? And I prepared. See, that one just opened. That one. Listen, like, we'll do ASMR. The screwing, the screwing of the goo, the unscrewing of the goo. I got these little things, right? And they're dead handy in the sense that like you can water down with a ratio, you know, some of the gouache, and like you get way more out of it, like, you know. Look how highly pigmented that shit is. It just gets all over the place. It's crazy. And I still don't have fucking toilet roll in here. Fuck's sake. But anyway, the black one is like stuck. It's like cemented shut, like. Oh yeah, thanks. I now have toilet roll. Right. Hello, John. Hello, John. Right, I'm just gonna start off with red. Fuck it. Because I think the red. Oh, the red was kind of stuck. You see it just gets like, it gets all gummed up unless you like wipe them clean. I need to get some white spirits and shit. I also got more of the containers though. So. You give up? Yeah. This one is just like proper stuck, like, and it's also it's not sitting right on the thread. So like.
That's more what's wrong.
Oh fuck. Yeah, like, because your hands just slide off the plastic. It's horrible.
My hands weren't sliding, but because they weren't sliding, they actually just gummed. I could not get it to move.
Jahira. Well, my hands weren't sliding, you weakling. Right, there we go. Look how gummed up it was. You see the hard goo? Well, yeah, I just pried it off.
Right, well, give the thing to me for a minute.
It's full of black goo. Be careful. Be very careful, because this stuff will like. This stuff is highly pigmented. Like, if this stuff gets on anything, it's like, apart from your hands, obviously. But anyway, tune's good, sounds good. Yes, right. I'm going to paint. A dash of water. I'm gonna go over the ones that I didn't before, obviously, just like get them more opaque looking, you know, because I don't know, you can't really see it from your end, but like there's still some of the paper coming through on some of these. I want it to all be like fully saturated and opaque, and then we'll see about putting like details in, or maybe like, you know, shadows and stuff, or some shit like. What are you saying Jesus for? Yeah, it's in a bad way, alright, yeah. done now. Fuck that line up there. Ah, now I really fucked it up. You know, warm up. Not in the zone. This is no painting goo. To be accurate on this one. My brother's 50th tomorrow, big barbecue in Cork. Awesome. That'll be awesome. Pruner says hello.
Hello, everyone.
The female says hello. In case nobody heard it. You like sound like such a teacher. Need to get the cables. There we go. Right, get into the zone here. Can you guys hear me when I'm over here? I assume so. I mean, like, I'm not far away from the mic. Like. There we go. There's the view. Is the view okay? Do you want me to change the angle? Can you see what I'm doing? Is it shit? Just tell me if it's shit. You don't sound like your head's in the loo. I'll change the direction of the mic as well, hold on. I know the Moano like thing is supposed to be facing you for optimal. Cause like that's where the actual receiver is or some shit, like I don't know. I actually need like a slightly more accurate brush. Because like some of the lines on this are tiny. Kind of fucked myself that way like. I suppose it's good practice though for doing shit this small. Being able to do the really small stuff is good because like then the sense of freedom you get when you're doing big stuff like it's crazy because you're used to doing shit that's like tiny. It requires like a lot of focus and accuracy like. We got red here. Fucking. I'm gonna be like changing the tones like so many times. But that kind of happened with the big one. Well, not kind of. That literally didn't happen with the big symmetrical that I recently finished. The fucking hive thing or whatever. Hearted hive. I changed the like whole color profile on it like 2 or 3 times. Like you know. Having like an underlayer of shit and it being like, okay, I like how this is going, I like how this looks, and then just like modifying it as you go, like not only is it fun, but I think it's like what a lot of like, you know, other artists would prefer to. It's like part of the process, you know, of like you're getting a feel for like what you're fucking what the divines are trying to tell you this should look like. It seriously does feel like that sometimes. Especially with the abstract symmetrical shit. Sometimes it feels like I'm not like deciding what it looks like. It's weird. Genuinely is a bit weird sometimes. But it's cool. Am I in frame? I can't tell. No? Grand. Like a mall would, like this is like, I don't usually paint at this like angle, so this is like the one of the few times where I'm like, oh, like a mall would actually be like dead handy right now. Like fuck it.
Whether a Satan exists is a matter of belief, but we are certain that Satanism exists. To some it's a religion. To others it's the practice of evil in the devil's name. This is not a Halloween fable. This is a real-life horror story.
He makes a cup of tea. Is that what you were gonna say? Why would you come in with a big happy head now? Is your headache gone? Well, you looked smiley. Oh, okay. Coldplay? No, what happened to Coldplay? What happened? Yeah. Yeah. They exposed an affair. Ha 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 ha. It was like one of them kiss cam things at a fucking Coldplay concert, and it ended up exposing an affair. Between, and it's like important people, like a CEO of a company and some bitch, like. Oh, that's hilarious. Like they basically exposed some.
It's news. Like it's on all the news outlets.
It's on. Oh, that's hilarious. That's actually hilarious. Welcome to another episode of PEINTEINGU, not PEINTEINGU. Yeah, if I'm gonna be like that accurate with stuff that small, I'd need like a more accurate, like a rigger instead of a liner. And I have one, I'm just not arse getting it right now. But like I'm not really bothered because like I can cut across those like when I go outside the line, I can cut across that when I'm doing the other colour. It's one of the things I like about like painting so much, especially with opaque colour, like opaque shit, like the stuff that's like, you know, really dense and thick, and you only have to do like 1 or 2 layers of. You can like it's you can kind of afford to like be lazy and shit. Be like, ah, yeah, let's just like put the color there and fuck it, it's grand, like, cause it is grand because you could just fix a layer. Like, just don't stress about making mistakes. Like, you can just fix mistakes later. Like, it's actually hilarious. Now, I don't actually like how dark this is. Now that I see it, because I look how. That's the only thing I don't like about gouache. Look how bright that is. That almost looks like orange on the camera. That's hilarious. It's hilarious. The color profile is like totally off. This is like a deep primary red and it looks orange on the camera. That's actually hilarious. Those who fuck around never think they will find out, yeah. Morning, goobers. What's the crack? Why are you using your other profile? You on the run? Right. It's like that is more orange. I don't like how red it is now. I think that's too dark. Let me see now. The red I put on this is quite fucking orange. It's quite an orange red. Yeah, like, I don't paint at this angle, like, ever. Like, I'm really far away from the work. I do have to just see this as good practice, though. Because, like, you never know when I'll have to paint somebody's wall or some shit, like, and it's really awkward to paint the fucking thing. And fucking planters were fucking awkward, I tell you that much. In many ways, like, fucking curved bits of concrete and all going upwards, like, it's ridiculous. Trying to get a straight line on concrete, on curved concrete, like. Morning goobers, there, I fixed it. Oh gosh. I wonder now, watch, we'll see, like, because the red's very opaque. So the orange will just go over it now. But it's not going to be, like, you know, because the orange isn't opaque. It's a bit transparent, like. It's one of the things I kind of love about when you're not dealing with highly opaque colors, like the layers and shit you can get with like watercolor are fucking really cool. Yeah, it's like a scarlet, like orangey red. Interesting. Okay. Because this is very close to this now. But I suppose it kind of was before, now it's just darker. Go darker in here. I'm gonna try, like, I'm gonna try and get down what parts I want to be dark and like at the back, and then like bright and at the front, because that's how I'm looking at this thing. Is like parts of it are like, you know, deeper, parts of it are more forward. Like, kind of looks like something out of Doom. It's like a mix of flesh and metal. Fleshel. I still need to fucking like unscrew all these. Such a mess. I need a bigger box now for the palette, because I have like 6 colors now. No, way more than 6. Thankfully they're not all concrete shut like the fucking black. Probably not, yeah, well, no, I was about to say I won't need the green, but no, I probably will actually. I better not knock all this over. Be a fucking mess and a half. Look at my hands. Just from handling them, like. Shit dries instantly as well, like. It's crazy. It's very similar to ink in a lot of ways, like. Except it has that, like, chalky finish, like. Right, let's try and make, like, a nice dark browny red. Okay, that like worked almost instantaneously. I threw a dash of ultramarine in it, and it's like bang, there you go. Like, And the only thing is, like, my hands are manky now, right? So it's gonna be even like I'm not even gonna use my hand as a maul. Really see how trash some of my lines are gonna be now. I'm gonna have to move so slow. It's good practice, though. It's good practice. But like corners like that, I won't be able to like really get into. Like, if I finished on it, it'd be handier. But like that'd be even more. Oh, I'm a beast. I'm a beast. I'm too good at this. When you're dragging into a corner, like the brush is already extended and the bristles are moving and stuff, so you can like finish very fine. And that's what I like doing with chisel brushes, is like you finish it like it's like, you know, you're able to cut and it's like a blade. But starting in a corner, unless you're using something that comes to a fine point like a rigger, you know, you'll end up with like a circle, you know, and you don't want that typically. But like like I said earlier, it's like you don't really have to worry about it if there's another color beside it that you can cut it with. You just have to make sure that the finish on that one is nice, you know. So it kind of becomes this huge game of like that's what I see it as. It's like I'm carving. I'm not actually like what you would typically think painting is, of like taking the color and like, you know, gently like massaging it into the canvas in certain ways with brushes and stuff, like a makeup artist or some shit. Like, I look at it like I'm like slicing things with the color until you get like the image you want. Like, this is good because like it forces me to like really focus on every stroke. Giggity. But it's so much more difficult. And as a result, so much more time consuming, you know? See that flick at the end? And then I go in and mess it all up. Pushed up too far there. In another life, I probably would have made a half-decent surgeon. Just listening to stuff like this while doing a heart transplant, and just with these like tiny little tools, like just trying not to bob my head. Sorry? Yeah, just black tea, please. Yeah. That's gonna need another coat. This part's nearly dry already, like completely. Just about. But I'll do this one. And then go back over. Oh, fuck that up. Flicked out. Beautiful. That was beautiful. So satisfying when you get the perfect stroke. Giggity. See how little I normally talk when I'm doing this? Like I just lock in like, and I don't talk. We regret your grandfather didn't survive the surgery. I was bobbing to the beat and the scalpel slipped. It was a fire beat though. Guy wakes up on the OR table to death metal. Don't worry, sir, it helps my chi flow. I'm actually quite like proud of myself right now, because like from this distance at this fine a detail, the fact that I'm like able to fill this in like pretty like I've made like tons of like minor errors, don't get me wrong, but like I'm quite happy with my ability to like I just made another little error there, like to be able to do this at this distance, like at this size, just like sitting here with like trying to maintain good posture, and like I don't have my other hand on it or a maul, just like freehanding it like this and shit, like it's fucking hard, like, so I'm quite happy with how I'm doing so far. With this kind of music in the background, like I'm like in a trance. Completely in a fucking trance right now. Now this might be a bit rough, but we'll see. There's seriously nothing like a long, steady, controlled, satisfying stroke. I went a bit out there on both sides. Like at a distance you can't see shit, but like that's... I hate that excuse. It's a very true, like it's a very true thing, like realistically in the art world, where it's like, yeah, but at a distance, like it's fine. Because like even like the famous oil paintings, when you get up close you're like, oh, it's just a smudge. But because the nature of my symmetricals, with like how clean I try to cut them with the lines, I want people to get up like really close and like see like how sharp it is, and know that it's like done by hand, you know. It's so hard not to just like lean like right in here, like.
The upside down cross, possession, distorted faces, darkness. All these things are involved in satanic worship.
I'm usually in like a way more comfortable position with like way more control over it, like. So I'm genuinely quite satisfied with my ability to fill those in. Like, I thought it was gonna be like that's the worst one I did, where it flicked out and in again, like. And that doesn't happen with like it does, but nowhere near to the same degree does it happen with the like. This is synthetic hair, you know, so it has this like springiness to it. It has this like a slinky kind of, you know, like, you know, whang, like it'll spring back, whereas like real hair doesn't have that. It just like flops and flows and is like real graceful and shit, like. These things have a serious tendency to go like boing. Especially when you're like leaning into like a bend and trying to like curve the bristles around something, like. They have a serious tendency to just go like flick. It's a fucking bitch, it is.
Now pay attention again to the beat of the drums, and then listen as the song starts to tail off. You begin to hear sounds in the background, which is a symbolism of people becoming possessed as it's being sung.
That's one of those times where you're like, happy accident, not a mistake. I literally treat this like I'm sniping, like I stop breathing and all sometimes. Tell that to the chick who took all the jabberinos. Oh wait, that's a different kind of struck. I was thinking that. I was thinking like, imagine like Death standing there looking at someone, and like somebody who just died is like standing beside Death, like, you know, witnessing what Death does on a daily basis. And Death is just like, check this guy out. And like a guy in front of him has a stroke and dies on the spot. And Death is just like, oh, there's nothing quite as satisfying as the perfect stroke. Like, it's like, that'd be a really funny skit, is like following Death around and Death is like really into his job. Like, he loves Death. Like, he is Death. That'd be hilarious. Like a cyclist gets like smashed apart by a bus, and Death is just like, yes! I could not have timed that better. What is Death if not some sort of cosmic metaphysical hitman? What you say? You don't know if you accidentally put sugar in it? I think you did. I think you could smell the sugar.
No, I didn't know if it said sugar or not.
No, it just said black. Thank you. Still gonna need another layer of that. It's still not completely like uniform. This is what happens when you water down your gouache. It's basically just like opaque watercolor, you know? When it's like this. Watching the bristles flare out and you get like different line weights and curves as you're trying to fill the space is like one of my favorite things to watch. Is to like watch how the brush like expands and contracts into like the different shapes that you're trying to fill in based on how much pressure you're putting on it. Now, this one has transparency to it and has like some nice shading and detail in it, so like part of me doesn't want to touch this dark grey to light grey piece here. I like how that looks. It's real clean. So I just want to like leave that alone. As far as I'm concerned, like this section here is done. Not the pink and the orange, but the dark grey and the grey looks spot on. That's like one of the few places on it right now where I'm like, no, yeah, I want to keep that. That looks good. And that's why I like transparency with the watercolor sometimes, because sometimes like you can just like go over something and just the way you did it lends like a texture and like a not like a shine, but kind of like different forms of shading and glare to it or something like. But then you get the fully saturated block stuff of the opaque stuff, like, you know. I think I'm gonna make the forward sections like really bright. Like this one's really difficult, this curve in here, like obviously it depends on how you approach it. You could inadvertently make it like way more difficult for yourself. I just went over the line there. And like I'm at an angle at it now, like, you know, instead of perpendicular. There's so much shit you need to think of. It's actually kind of crazy, like. People don't appreciate how difficult some of this can be. And then at the same time, we've been told that, like, well, not even told, like, the impression is that, like, you need, like, years of practice and specific materials and all this shit. Like, a lot of that's bollocks, like. Just need to know some fundamentals. make really cool looking shit. Like, which, of course, that's the truth. Like, you know, it's always the same. The truth is always just like pure simple. Like, yeah, that section's, those sections are looking nice and dark now. Let's do some bright shit. And now we're in. This kind of sounds like just robots having an argument, doesn't it? It's the, oh, it's the end of the playlist. Okay. The end of that gets frantic. Hold on a minute, we go back to the playlist here. Oh yeah, I haven't stuck this on in a while. I got sup in me tea. In my Beara Ireland mug. Canuckla Fosser! It's like, this stream is sponsored by Beara. Oh, can I turn, is the, what's the thing on the other side of it? Shout out to Mountain Bear, man. That design is still to this day one of the funniest looking things here. Onward to feck! Like, man, our fucking clan was crushing it, like. People need to just, like, stop being dickheads. And do awesome shit again. Right, I want a really bright red, not a dark red. Kind of pinky, and it's a bit muted because I put some white in it. But this might be a good base. Let's see. It's too dark. Still too dark. Too dark, why are you using it? Because I don't waste shit. I'm not a waster. Yeah, I kind of like it. I still want it to be brighter though. But fuck it, we'll keep going with it for the moment. Cause like this shit's just pink. Fuck this shit. Shit's gay. Fucking fringe is getting long now, it's getting in my way. The key to success is gracefulness. How's that looking? Still quite distinct from each other, so that works. Right, well, today may not be your regularly scheduled Paintingu, but we do have a phrase. Desmondo-sama and his phrases do not stop. Right. I think this is one of the best ones so far. This shit's fucking hilarious. Hold on, oh, camera problems. There we go. Can I just shift this a little to the left? A little to the left. There we go. Right, today's phrase is as follows. Oh shit. Say, here's my phone. Like, give a man fire, he'll be warm for a day. Set a man on fire, he'll be warm the rest of his life. I actually love that one, it's hilarious. Give a man fire, He'll be warm for a day. Set a man on fire. He'll be warm the rest of his life. And I actually love that. That's so fucking funny. It's actually hilarious. Right. I'll do the same on the opposite side and then try and get a nice bright one again, because that did not turn out well. Let me see, here we go. Fucking open a massage parlor and call it Graceful Strokes. Oh, fuck that one up. Whoop. Woo. It's like slow-mo sniping. Shit's stressful. Requires a lot of focus. I have so much focus right now. Okay, let me see. Oh, she definitely put sugar in that bitch. These 2 bits here. Paintingu. It's not paintingu. Oh! Sounds like paintingu. Trying to see some dark. Like if I like, that's why I wanted these bright, because it's like outside bright, inside dark. So I've used most of that color I made there. So we'll try again to make a nice bright one. Like I don't want it to be orange, obviously, but like, I mean, I could just cheat and use one of the bright reds I have, but I don't want to do that just yet. I have scarlet there, which is a very bright red, but I might actually just put yellow down and then go over it. Drastically change how this looks for a while. has got like an underlayer of pink. Like a pastel-y pink. So we're getting an orange as I put yellow over it. I'm liking the oranges, but they don't stand out enough. They don't stand out enough, but I am liking the oranges. Sure smells like painting goo. The primary red I have is a very deep, very pigmented red. Like it's a deep, deep red, like, which I like, but not really for this. What about this? Are we onto something here? Single bristle was out of place. It's very similar to the not red enough. Painting goo goo. Like I want that section to like really pop, like similar to this, I suppose. But I don't know how many layers I'll end up doing on that. I like that. I like those two different oranges. If you get the same down here now. Slowly but surely. Very orange now, but we're leaning more into red. It is kind of a nice orangey red. How bright is the screen? not bright at all. To answer the question. Okay. More yellow. Still not bright. Still not bright green. Very muted. That's not the green I want. The green I want is like neon green. I have luminescent green, but I was hoping I could try and achieve it with the yellow and the green that I have here. I might still be able to. Maybe it's just like a coat of yellow with a coat of green over it or something. Because that shit does work. Let's see. This is looking so cool. I appreciate that, brother. Hopefully we'll get it like looking really fucking cool. These bigger shapes here, I'm gonna need to like cut them somehow to make them look like they're actually, because like some things are starting to look 3D whereas like some things don't, you know, so they still have that flatness to them, like, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, you know. Sometimes you can kind of just get away with like the way the shape of something. Let's see. I went yellow and then red here, so I pretty much, I don't have to do the same obviously, but I think I should do the same here, so that at least if I end up changing it, which I probably will, I'm changing both of them from the same place, you know. speck of dirt on the fucking thing. So. It's quite orange looking now, and then the other ones are darker. What shade have I made now? Let me see. It's still very dark. Still very dark. Bright at all. Just the nature of the pigments, I suppose, because starting off very bright individually, but then when you mix them, they actually go quite dark. Weird. Forget some of the permanent scarlet here. Straight out of the tube. Let's see what this looks like. It's very orange, yeah, it's very orange. Bright orange, you know, it's got that like, it's got that brightness to it. Even that isn't as bright as I actually wanted that. That's like straight out of the tube. Completely saturated. Still not as bright as I wanted. Kind of wanted like some Ferrari colours going on here. But if I make some of the shit real dark, then some of the other shit will turn up brighter, like, you know. And like under the camera, it looks quite bright, like, so. It will depend on the lighting. So let me see. Orange and red and dark red, maybe. Give it a kind of an industrial look. How are we doing with the scarlet here? Yeah, it's so orange. It's basically just orange. It's quite bright. And now because this is quite an orange red, the little orange like it's kind of like, you know, holding the eye in place or something beside the green. I'll go really dark with that. Yeah, I'll go really dark with that. I want to go really dark around the green eyes, make the green eyes pop. We're definitely getting somewhere with it. Just giving it the dark covers to the eyes there is after giving it a bit more personality. We have distinct tonal differences going on, but they're close enough together that it almost looks, you know, 3D and shit. Like, it is, it's actually looking pretty cool. Like, cause I'm looking straight at it, I could see all the shitty little mistakes and stuff like that. But when you look at it, when I look at it on the screen and it's zoomed out a bit, like it's looking pretty fucking cool. Not you again, we've already played you. Go back. No. Go back, go back. Cosmic Overload. No, not that one. Where are we? Bit of Synthesaur. Looks sick. Excellent. Domo. I'm starting to get some of the reds I want on it now. I like how the middle looks. Proper looks like it has a face on it now. Yeah, good progress. Good progress. want its eyes to be a little bit brighter. I think I know how to do it. Let's see. Fix that there. I think I'd love to do a fucking do a series of these where it's like just like different shades of grey of like metal looking panels, and then just like a bright orange or bright green or bright yellow or bright blue, bright purple, like try and make it look like just like a robot with that kind of light. So you'd have like one actual colour and then just the rest are just like shades of grey. And then maybe even try and do like the light reflecting off the different panels and all, like that'd be something else. I want these greens to be like luminescent, and I don't think I'm going to be able to achieve that with these colors. I literally will just have to use my luminescent colors. It's like, it's not a big deal or anything, like, you know, it's just like part of the learning process where like I want to be able to trick the eye into thinking that this like a green is like way brighter than it actually is. And then there was one. It still says 3 viewers on my thing. Thing lying to me. It is coming together though. It's definitely coming together. Which is all you can really ask for. Is that it looks, you know, good enough. You don't want the attention to be drawn there. You want it to be drawn to the center. That one up a bit. Right. My ass is thoroughly numb. Made good progress today. I won't be around next week, as I said on yesterday's stream. I'm going back down to Kerry. I think I'll be back like Friday or something. Friday evening. So, no streams next week. And then I'll let you know when I'm back. I hope you enjoyed today's PEINTEINGU, not PEINTEINGU. I hope you were mesmerized, enthralled, relaxed, charged, so on and so forth. I don't know, like I can't help but put a voice on now when I'm streaming. Greetings, greetings. It's actually weird for me to speak normally on the stream. Like, oh, that's hilarious. Years from now, somebody's gonna do a study on me of like, why you shouldn't play, why you shouldn't LARP as an alter ego for 2 hours a day. Great progress, brother. Enjoy your evening and enjoy Kerry. You too, man. Well, obviously you're not going to be enjoying Kerry. But yeah, I hope you all have a good Friday and a great weekend. And don't get into too much trouble while I'm gone next week. Samurai Village better be standing. There better not be too many repairs needed this time. Have you any idea how much bamboo we have gone through? It is ridiculous. Right, much love, be good, be true, be beautiful, and I will see you soon. Ugh.